guess where I am right now. I am in my new classroom. And hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for years, honestly now. I thought, you know what, this is the year to start it. I'm in a brand new building. I'm still back in my old district. And you know, we're gonna start from day one. So I just got into my school and I dropped some things off in my closet from my old school. And so I'm working with a blank slate, which will be really cool because you guys are gonna watch me set up my classroom from literally this until what it's gonna be towards the end of July. And honestly, changes will be really good for me. So I'm super excited for this school year. Some things are gonna be looking a little similar than what I've done in the past. Other things are gonna look different because duh, I'm in a new place. Now the classroom layout is very similar to my old school and we even got the blue wall over here, but there's definitely some differences. So I'm gonna have to figure out and finagle how things are gonna look in here. Okay, come on, let's go. So here is what you see to the right when you walk in the door. And again, very similar to what I'm used to. The difference is mainly that it's a gray tone instead of a wood tone. This filing cabinet, I definitely plan on moving over towards my desk so my copies are all near each other. What I typically do in these cabinets is this one down low, I made sure stuff that students could access and that they would need. This drawer always held like snack containers because I use my snacks up here. And then up there is where I typically put like cleaning supplies out of reach for the students, as well as like tissue papers and paper towels. Again, you've got the cubbies. The biggest difference for me is that my old school did not have these like little dividers in between them, but again, like that's going to be amazing that they each have their own designated space. And a lot of times we don't use like all the ones over here, so that's even extra storage. So I'll probably put some manipulatives in there and bins. I'm just gonna have to finagle because with the divider, my bins and like containers won't fit at the moment. Now this is what is definitely different. My smartboard was actually anchored onto the wall and this one is not. So I know I'm not gonna be able to have my IKEA Tropus bins underneath it completely, but I do plan on having IKEA Tropus bins underneath right here. And then it actually has two whiteboards, which I kind of love. I'm thinking this one is gonna be the one that's like my main whiteboard that I teach off of. And then this whiteboard, what my goal is to do this more for my small groups. Now this area over here, what I do plan on doing is totally shifting my desk here. And so it's actually up against the wall. I'm like 99% sure that this will still fit right here. And then my old school, my filing cabinet also fit, but I know very well it's not fitting here. So chances are it's gonna have to go right along here and hopefully it should fit here. I'm honestly so tempted to just go ahead and move it. Okay, wait a second. Maybe like my perception's off. It actually might fit. We're moving it. Oh, it fits. Wow, I'm gonna sleep great tonight knowing that. Okay, see, doesn't it already look so good? And then my kidney table is gonna go right here. They have one in the room, but they also know I have my own. And then like this whiteboard is kind of how I'm gonna do like my small group over here. Now I don't know about this. I'm not one to teach on a rolling cart, especially in kindergarten. I'm sure it's great for the upper grades, but probably won't be utilizing this. I like to literally just be up and actually like touching the board because you're constantly moving. You're not standing or sitting. This was supposed to be a room tour, not me dragging furniture around. So let me show you the rest of the room. Then we have the wonderful AC unit, which I had in my old building. This is another little whiteboard. Not sure how I'm gonna use that because I would love to put my library over here and I used to put my pegboard. So we're gonna play around with that. A wonderful window, and then this is where my sound wall is gonna be, and I love that it's like kind of low. At my other school, it was definitely not this low. The only thing I can see myself running into is my IKEA Tropus bins that are super tall. I think they're gonna be like too tall to put, again, in front of the sound wall. So I might have to put them like in front of the window over there, we'll see. And then we got the closet. This bookshelf is 100% going in my closet for change of clothes. The little counter sink area, again, lots of my arts and craftsmen in here. And then we have the kids bathroom. So here is inside my closet. Yes, I already have stuff in here because again, it's what I brought from my old school. So it is just a ton of dramatic play up in here. I honestly need to go through it and see what I want to keep, what's probably broken, reorganize it a little bit. Some more storage thing. And then this cabinet is in here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this because I did not have this at my old school. But I mean, obviously, we can use all the storage we got. So again, closet's already got some goodies in it. But y'all know, this is going to be organized from head to toe. But that is my classroom. Again, I'm not going to be in here for a couple weeks, moving all my furniture in. And then from there, I'm sure I will change things probably 20 different times. But I cannot wait to take you guys along. And again, if you have any ideas or suggestions on things that should go in here that you know I already have from my last school, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.